All right, Kevin Hill here, sponsored by e-commerce Clarity, making e-commerce easy. It is about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. The sun is going down. I just heard the call from the forward air controller. The flight ops are wrapping up for the night. The last large air tanker was heading to Santa Maria, 25 minutes en route, so that means they're leaving the scene. So quick recap of the afternoon. 5 a.m. this morning, they apparently had night vision or some kind of helicopter working the fire. About 3:30 this afternoon, we had a large flare-up in the Sand Canyon area, and we do have evacuations. Last I heard was about 1,200 residents have been evacuated from the Sand Canyon, Agua Dulce areas. Do check your facts on that before you react. It's important that you get the information from the source and not from someone like me, amateur newscaster, I guess. We had a large outbreak in the Sand Canyon area. I live in Fair Oaks, so that was a little concerning. The firefighters did an amazing job, and I posted some video of the helicopters and planes moving back there. It was roaring back there, and they did some amazing drops to protect some houses and draw a line in the sand for the fire. The Sand Canyon area behind Fair Oaks, that is near the 14 freeway, and going back, does look like it has calmed down quite a bit. No more black smoke, and no more really scary things and large pieces of burnt debris falling out of the sky. We also had an amazing overfly several times with a 4-engine jet aircraft, something that you'd see at the Burbank or LAX airport, literally hundreds of feet over my house. So much so that we could have boarded that plane if they'd have slowed down just a little bit to pick us up. Amazing work by those guys. They continued to do some helicopter work back in the Sand Canyon area. There was some activity in the far hills towards the right corner of Sand Canyon if you are driving up Sand Canyon. And looked like they were working something active back there, but that was back in the hills. Now, as for the structures and areas back deep in Sand Canyon and Little Tujunga, I think they're still actively working that right now. We did go out to the 210, and we did see that the fire up on Hubbard Street had come all the way from Santa Clarita, from the 14, all the way to the 210 up in the hills. It had not approached or threatened the houses there, but it was on the hills up top in some minor ways. Lots of smoke, and now we're wrapping up for the night. So it is now fire crews and maybe a forward air controller and a helicopter or two. I haven't heard anything of that yet. The tone on the radio is decidedly less active than it was around 3:30. 3:30 things got very busy, and probably in relation, to my concern about it, but they were definitely on the radio quite a bit. That forward air controller that was driving and leading those planes through their drops, amazing stuff. He would come in like a Learjet type plane, and the big boys would be right behind him, and those guys, I've never seen a plane that low, that big. Just amazing. So quick recap, things are looking good in the Sand Canyon area, at least behind Fair Oaks Ranch. They've cut down a lot of the fire there. The planes are off scene now, and they are going to be working the fire by hand and by truck. Good luck, guys. Keep it safe, and don't forget, have your little ready kit in the car, your memories, your photo albums, any financial papers that you need, and if you have an extra car, drop it off at a parking lot that's not threatened and lock it up rather than leave it in your house. Good luck, and I hope these video updates are helping keep people informed as to what's going on. I'm going to do a quick pan around the valley so you can take a look, and maybe I'll capture some of the areas you're concerned about. So here you go. A little bit of black smoke there in the Sand Canyon area of concern. I'm not sure what's going on there. It might be a structure fire or something, but it looks to be a centralized plume. Back in this area, looks like there is some fire. Straight back there, you can catch that in the screen. but that's beyond Sand Canyon. I'm not sure where exactly that goes to. And there it is, guys. Be safe.